This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so here we are for Python demo, and this is the second demo, right? So the other day we had demo. So I will go through whatever we discussed the other day and Python.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah,
I
hear my
didn't.
voice?
Yeah, I can hear.
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah. You're asking something?
No, I'm just nothing.
Is this a second session or is this a first session?
Sorry, what's that?
Is this the second session?
So it's not like a session still. No, I'm giving inputs on Python. So actual session is not started. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah. So like 2 3 sessions will be there where no like I'll be repeating the things, and after that probably day 3 or 4 we'll start and continue the sessions. So
Okay.
reason
I mean,
is
is this like the first demo or second demo?
so it's demo, it's second demo, but whatever
Okay.
inputs I have given the other day I will give again all those things today also.
Okay,
That's
got
it,
it.
right?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So
Yeah,
the
I'm
thing is
I'm
like
joining today for the first time. That's why I asked. Thank you.
okay. Yeah, that's not a problem. Reason is no, like when batch starts it will take 2 3 days time to streamline things, where more people will come or new people will come, some people will leave, you know. So that is the reason why I will not start the session, actual session, now for 2 3 days. Once everything streamlines, we'll start the class probably from tomorrow or the other day. Okay.
Yeah,
So
sounds good.
whatever
Thank you.
inputs I have given, I think probably on Saturday, when demo first demo started. So I'll be giving all those things, and yeah, see here, the other day, I think two students from this are there, I think, right? Anum and Asma, I think. Asma and Mike are there the other day. And one more guy was there, Sridhar. He is not there today. So, and all others are new. Okay, so now see here, Python. Python. Now, when it comes to Python, like I will give some inputs, and once you are good in Python, or say that once you are done with Python, what the other technologies that we can learn and how we do things here in the class, those things, I will share for today. See here, let me first give some inputs on Python, and then now we'll see what are the advantages of Python over other languages. And then once you are good in Python, or once you are done with Python, so what are the other technologies that you can go with? So those things we will discuss for today. Okay. See, Python, this is a programming language. Python is a programming language, but it is a interpreter based programming language. We cannot compile this code. So if you like, say we have two types of languages here in programming. When it comes to programming languages, like they are compiler based and interpreter based. Any of you have any doubts? No, while I explain here, you can stop and ask. Okay. Interpreter based programming languages. So we have two types of programming languages. So what I mean by compiler based, entire program will be compiled first and then access will be given to the user. Whereas interpreter based means what? Line by line interpretation or reading of the document will be done, and simultaneously access will be given to the user. Most of the languages, if you see, are compiler based, like C, C++, Java, C Sharp, TypeScript. So many languages are there. Most of the languages are compiler based. And when it comes to interpreter based, we have Python and JavaScript. These are two interpreter based. Of course, JavaScript we use for web applications. And this is one more point about Python. This is interpreter based. And one more thing is it is loosely or dynamically typed language. Loosely or dynamically typed. See, when it comes to data type, what do you mean by data type? Uh, Now, say when you write a program, what is the first activity that will start with is we'll declare variables where you want to assign some data which you want to show to the user or save it for future purpose, whatever it is. For this, we'll declare, you know, variables. So now we have two types when it comes to declaring the data types here. So what are they? Like statically or strictly typed languages. Statically or strictly typed, and loosely or dynamically typed language. So we have two types of languages. Okay. What do you mean by this? Statically typed. Statically typed means what? When you declare a variable, it is mandatory to specify the data type. Say, for example, you want to assign a whole number where we'll declare int. Say you want to assign a fraction value where you will declare something like this one. Say you want to assign a string value. We'll declare the data type and assign value to that. So this is statically or strictly typed, where it is mandatory to specify the data type while you declare a variable. So if you see that here in statically typed languages, there will be three parts: data type, identifier, and value assigned. Okay. And when it comes to loosely or dynamically typed, see, no need to specify the data type. See now, simply we will give the identifier and just will assign some value like this one. Okay. So this is what I mean loosely typed. And one more thing, what people look for when you want to use any programming languages, whether you can use it for free or you have to purchase a license. Okay, so here, you know, here this is open source. Means what? Anybody can download and use it for free, open source. And one more thing is Python is a platform independent. Platform independent means what? You can run on any operating system like say Windows, Mac, Linux, Pocket PC, PlayStation. On all these platforms you can run this program. So this is what. Now one more thing that if you see that, and one more thing is multiple programming paradigm. What I mean by this multiple programming paradigm? See now, if you see that different languages follow different style of writing the code. For example, if you see in case of C language, all the time, we'll be writing functions only. But when it comes to object oriented languages like C++, Java and all, now where you will discuss everything in terms of class and object. And when it comes to Python, all sort of styles you can write the code here. You want to write only functions where you can write and get the thing done, or you want to use only classes, still you can. So different styles that you'll find in different languages, you will find all those here in Python. So that is one more advantage, where say that already you know one or the other language, very easily you can get used to the things here. And one more thing is easy syntaxes here. See, compared to other languages, you'll be writing less code here for the same output, and now very easy to read and maintain the code. And especially this makes difference when we go to development environment, where all the time you'll not sit on a project, no, like at some stage, not starting from scratch. So you may have to take up half done work, or you may have to solve bugs, or you may have to enhance the existing functionality. Now, for all these things, you should understand the code written by the other developer. So for that purpose, you should know all the syntaxes well. Okay. So that is what is this one, easy syntaxes, where easily you can write the code as well as you can read the code written by the other developer also. And one more thing here, if you see that there are so many libraries to develop different types of applications. Different types of applications you can develop so very easily. It's not that we cannot develop with other languages, but here we have so many libraries now to develop different types of applications very easily. Like we can develop many, like see, what are the applications you can develop? See, web applications you can develop, GUI applications you can develop, graphical user interface, gaming applications, like scientific and computational applications that we can develop. Okay, so now operating system related tasks you can develop. If you want, you can develop complete language using Python. Prototyping, networking. Okay, so database applications. You can connect to different types of databases here. Okay, uh, graphical and designing applications you can develop. You can use Python for testing purpose. You know, you can work with say HTML, XML, JSON, JavaScript object notation, which we'll be discussing over the time. Okay, so different types of applications and different ways that is possible using this robust standard library. And one more advantage is now based on Java, this Python. Based on Python, so many libraries and frameworks are introduced. So many libraries and frameworks. So, say you want to develop web applications, we have different frameworks, and if we want to develop GUI based applications, we have different frameworks. Many. And of course, one or two are used widely in those things. So when it comes to web application, we have Django and Flask. And when it comes to GUI applications, we have Tkinter, Kiwi. So many are there. Okay. So this is what. And once you are good with say Python, what you can learn? Say, you can go as a full stack developer. Of course, If you want to go as a full stack developer, you have to do the front end part. If you want, I'll give in some inputs on that one also. And you can go as a tester. Say after learning Python, you want to go for testing. So you have to learn Selenium. And no, for Selenium, you can use Python or Java or C Sharp, Microsoft language. You can use. You can go as a backend developer. You can go as a data scientist. You can go as a machine learning specialist. And finally, most happening is artificial intelligence. So if you adopt Python, no, like you can easily develop all these applications. And of course, this is extension. We can say that once you are good in Python. So this is the thing. So whatever we have discussed the other day, so I have given all the inputs here also. Okay. So say that if you are planning for, say in case, full stack. So full stack, like you have to learn front end web application part, and then we have to learn back end, and then we have to learn databases. So by default, you'll get SQLite, one database is there that comes with your Python installation. And apart from that, you can learn other databases like MySQL, MongoDB, these things. So this is how. See here, how we'll do things over the time in our class. See, class will be there for 1 hour regularly, and I think maybe for 5 or 6 days, depending on how we want, 5 or 6 days a week. And here I'll give a lot of notes which you have to write and do the programming which you have to write and practice. And any doubt all the time you can come back with your doubts. Okay. And like I will share some material also with you, like some PDF books, other documents, interview questions, and all. And a practice that I follow here in the class is I'll keep on asking some questions from previous sessions so that you will sit and read seriously. Of course, it's up to you, but a practice I used to follow where I will keep on asking questions so that you too will come to know what extra that you need to do to remember the things. Okay. So, and I'll give some assignments also if you want to do. So that is how we will do things. Okay. Yeah. Some material I will give here. And if you read, if you like on day-to-day basis, you are writing the notes and going through and other material that I give, which you practice, that is enough for your job environment for sure. Okay, so this is what. At this point, any of you have any questions to ask? Any of you? No questions. Okay. See, when it comes to Python as a programming language, here you will be learning two parts: basic Python and advanced Python. Basic Python and advanced Python. And basic Python means what? See, all the like features that you'll find in different programming languages. Like, what are they? Say keywords or reserved words, what we call data types, operators, type conversion, which you'll find in every programming language. We will see what is type conversion. Basic programming using these operators and other things like if else, while, for, all these things as now part of this. Then we'll do data structures. Then we'll discuss about functions and different types of functions depending on like various concepts. And then we'll discuss about modules, discuss about asset statements. We will do IO streams, error handling. So these are all the things we'll discuss as part of basic Python. When it comes to advanced Python, we'll be discussing about object-oriented programming here, and now discuss about here. Say terminology will be a bit different, like duck typing, monkey patching, like we have other things like generators, iterators, decorators, decorators. Okay, so like so additional libraries like NumPy, Pandas. Okay, and after this one, we'll be learning database connectivity. And here, see, totally we'll use three databases. See, built in, you'll get SQLite. Built in, we'll get a SQLite database, which is RDBMS, SQLite 3, and we'll do MySQL, and also we'll give some inputs on MongoDB. Why these many databases? See, now we have two types of databases. One is RDBMS, Relational Database Management System, where all the time we'll create data and relation between data. And nowadays, if you see that NoSQL databases are also like coming into picture, and they have like MNCs are also using NoSQL databases. Here, MongoDB is there, and of course, Amazon DynamoDB is also there. And now this will get for free MongoDB, which you can install and use. So these three databases, my SQLite 3, MySQL, and NoSQL, and I will give inputs on these databases also, like how we'll create resources, how we'll manipulate, how we can use them, in the programming. Like I'll stress where what are the sort of questions will be asked on database in the interview. You know, these all concepts we'll be discussing here, and this all will take minimum of 8 weeks time. And it's not that 8 weeks or 7 weeks or 9 weeks. So we'll do things on day-to-day basis. Let it take bit more time or less time. So without skipping any concept, we'll be discussing your thing here. That is one. And one more thing is, my promise to all my students is that I will take them to the next level from where they are now. And you practice, and all the time, even after finishing your classes, still you can come back to get your doubts clarified. Okay, so this is what I follow here in my class. So any of you have any questions at this point can ask. Any of you have any questions to ask? No? Okay, so not a problem. So this is how we'll do things. Okay, and not two parts that you'll find here, but even here we'll be doing bit of say you want to learn only Python, so we'll be doing here bit of GUI programming also. GUI, and if you want, finally I will give some inputs on like a web application framework, web application framework, Django. So say that you are planning for full stack now or in near future, you can think of going for. And say that if somebody is interested to know about full stack, you know, so full stack where we have to learn this as a part of front end, you will be learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript, DOM, document object model, what we call jQuery, Bootstrap, and apart from this, you should learn one library or framework. So you can go for React.js or AngularJS as part of front end I'm talking about. So then backend, of course, we'll be learning Python and web application framework Django and three databases. One SQLite that comes with your Python installation, and apart from that, better learn one RDBMS and one NoSQL database. So these things we will discuss here. Okay. Please come with some questions, Any of you have any? Select one or two sessions before starting actual session. What I expect is no, these are sort of interactive session where your ideas and interests, where you are and how you are planning to start, what you expect in the classes, like I want this type of questions. Apart from I give some inputs on what we'll discuss over the time. So, these are the things that we will do here. And from your side also, I want to hear something.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, if you take a programming language, even like a Java, Python, the full stack front end and back end, the same domains like HTML, CSS, everything is same in both. And Java full stack and Python full stack.
yeah. See now, see we have different full stacks. Like see, we have different full stacks. Like we have Java full stack, .NET full stack, Python full stack. We have mean and MERN stacks, and you can even go for PHP. So for whatever backend is, front end is common to all like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, DOM, jQuery, Bootstrap, and learning React or Angular. No, these are all common to all this. And here, if you see that we have different full stacks like this one. In all these full stacks, mean stack and MERN stack are bit easy. So of course I take a mean and MERN also. And why it is easy is it is natural transformation. If you go for this stack, reason is E and N here, Express JS and see what is this one? Mean and MERN, MongoDB, Express JS, A is Angular, and N is Node.js. And when it comes to MERN, only thing that changes is React.js here. See now, say you are learning front end, want to take mean or MERN. Things will be easy for you. Reason is Express.js and Node.js are very much JavaScript only. Okay. So, and concepts also will be less here when it comes to mean and MERN stack. But say you want to learn Java, .NET, Python, PHP and all, you have to learn language separately. And when it comes to Java, .NET, concepts are even more compared to Python, which you have to learn. So like so many libraries, frameworks and all have come up. So you have to learn those things also. and mean and mean, that problem will not be there. And even in Python also, many things are developed, frameworks and libraries targeting Python. So you can, and of course, whatever full stack say that you want to learn, front end part is same. Yeah. Any more
Backend is
questions?
different. Like which language we choose, it runs in the backend.
Which language?
If we which language we choose, it runs in the backend, like Python or Java.
Yeah. So you can choose, say you want to learn full stack, you
Mm-hmm.
can choose any backend language.
Acha.
Apart from that, front end is common to all the stacks, and you have to learn Java or Python. And of course, if I'm not a Java, I'm not into Java anymore now. I started my career as Java programmer.
Okay.
But at this point of time, I am into Python, mean stack, Maven stack. So these stacks I'm taking.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Front end part is same as I said.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Any more questions from any of you? So like 2 3 days now class will go a bit slow. Reason is addition, subtractions in terms of students will be there. So that is the reason why probably uh, I think today is I think all you are in India or in US. So I'm taking from Hyderabad here in India. So today is my Tuesday. Probably tomorrow or the other day, that is Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday, we'll start the actual sessions and continue with 1 hour. Okay, so that's all from my side. Any of you have any more questions? You can. Otherwise, we'll wrap up the session here. Any more questions
What
with anybody? Yeah,
what is MongoDB?
yeah.
What is MongoDB?
What is what is MongoDB? You are asking, right?
Yeah.
Uh, See, MongoDB is a NoSQL database. So when it comes to, most of the databases are RDBMSs, like SQL Server, Oracle, MySQL, Postgre, SQLite 3, these are all RDBMSs, Relational Database Management System. So where there will be data, and now we will create a relation between this data. That is what we call related data. So the way we create resources in RDBMS are different. And when it comes to, this what we call MongoDB, this is we call as a document-based database. Document-based database means what? The way we create resources here in MongoDB are completely different from RDBMS. And the terminology that we use is different. And the way we create resources are different. And there will be no relation between one record, what we call as document, and other document. And it is very, very simple database, I can say. Okay, so certainly I will give inputs on this MongoDB also. Even you join only for Python, and even I give concepts on MySQL also. And now I will tell you or show you how to install MySQL and MongoDB also here. And also we will create some resources like say it is RDBMS, creating tables, views, stored procedures, triggers, joins, functions, you know, RDBMS. When it comes to NoSQL, MongoDB, we'll be seeing how to create collections, documents, aggregations, so many things are there. The terminology and the way we create resources in MongoDB are completely different. So what is MongoDB is? It is a NoSQL database and it is a document based database. Clear? So completely different the way we create resources and all, and very flexible database, MongoDB. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So any more questions to ask?
Sir, we need to install any tools.
What is that?
We need to install any tools if we.
Yeah, of course. I will tell tomorrow what are the different softwares that you have to install. Okay,
Okay.
we'll see that. So
Okay.
initially, for our Python classes, what are the softwares that we need to install? So again, see, almost for two people, I think all other students are new for today. So that is the reason why I have gone through the same concepts what I discussed the other day. Tomorrow, what we'll do is I will tell you what are the different softwares that you have to install. Also, I will take things bit forward, like see basics of the language, like keywords, operators, data types, type conversion, depending on no, like if time permits, we'll be doing what no tomorrow. Yeah. Any more
Okay.
question, Lahari?
No, sir. No. Thank you.
Yeah.
That much.
So we'll see, like what are the softwares that you have to install and how to configure. These things we'll discuss tomorrow. I'll show you from where you have to download that, apart
Okay.
from explaining here. And you install, and even you have any difficulty while installing also, you can come back. We'll see that. We'll sort out that one. And as I said, you have to sit with book and pen. So when it comes to Python, you'll be writing almost 200 to 50 pages of notes. So, apart from I share lot of material, and whatever we do here in the class, that is completely, no, I do not maintain any notes for that one, and write everything very seriously. Go back, practice, and come with your doubts to the next session all the time. Okay. And as I
Okay.
said, of course, if somebody is not interested to participate, I cannot do anything. But I used to, follow here in the class is that I'll keep on asking questions on previous sessions. Okay. So even when you go for interview, you'll feel at home. Like, so you'll not feel any difficulty in answering the questions, no, in the interview. So that is my idea behind asking questions in the class, so that you also will read very seriously that day's class. That is also one reason behind. And I will be giving a lot of worked out examples, nearly 50 examples apart from notes and all, which you can sit and practice. Complete code I will give. Okay. So some good examples that I collected over the time, and say that during our classes still I find more, I will add that list also to the other worked out solved interesting examples that I share with you people. Okay. So any more questions? Otherwise I will wrap up the session here and we'll start at 7 a.m. IST tomorrow. Any more? No. Okay then, hopefully with all you people, we'll meet at 7 a.m. IST tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you.